It is important that if you're still struggling with multiplication that you're doing this over on the side. So we know that 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 4 is 4, and 1 times 7 is 7, so you should have had 743, okay? Crossing off the 1 because we're finished with it, putting a placeholder down. Who did this one? No? Okay. So then he went to the next step and did 2 times 3 was 6. He did 2 times 4 was 8. And then 2 times 7 was 14. Whoops. 2 times 7 was 14. So he placed the 6, the 8, and then the 14. When he added it together, he got 3, 10, 16. Is that right? 16?
Yeah, that's supposed to be the table.
Gotcha. That's the placeholder. And then 5, 1. How many of you guys got 15,603? Clear the slide, please. Next question. Division problem. I still want you guys to make sure that you're doing the multiples on the right hand side. So for 12, you should have had 12 times 1, 12 times 2, 5, and 10 at least. Okay? This just helps keep track of everything that you're doing. Are you okay? Go get a drink. Notice that we're really far away right now. So I'm going to do 12 times 20, which gets me 240, and we're still very far away. So I'm going to do 12 times 200, which gives me 2,400. Okay? She started with 400 groups. Okay? So 12 times 400 got her 4,800. Alright? So she put the 4 here. Okay? Then when you subtract, you're left with 92. She said 84, so 12 times 7 gave her 84. The part that you're in need of making sure that you put is 12, the 0 here for the hundreds, okay? And when you subtract, you're left with 8. Well, 12 will not go into 8, so you have a remainder of 8. How many of you guys got 407 remainder 8? Good. Next question, please. We have 3/8 compared to 2/3, and Courtney said that 3/8 was less than 2/3, but we need to figure out how we know. Okay, so for 8s, we break it up into 8 equal parts and shade 3 of them. Okay, each 1/8 is worth 12.5%. So we know that 12.5 plus 12.5 gives us 25. And then if we add another 12.5, what's the percentage for 3/8? Hunter?
37.5%.
37.5%. Over here, this tells us to take the same size box, break it up into 3 equal parts, and shade 2 of them. What is the percentage for 1/3? Ben? 33 1/3. So if I have 33 1/3 twice, what is the percentage of 33 1/3? I'm sorry, 2/3. Elise? 66 2/3%. So when you're comparing them, the alligator should be eating the larger number, and it is. So 3/8 is less than 2/3. And it is important to share with me how you know that. Okay? Good job, Courtney. Next one. Okay, we have, let me see what I can remember. We had the percent equivalent for 2/5. look at the percent equivalents for 2/5, you'll notice that Caitlin broke up a rectangle into 5 equal parts. And she shaded 2 of them. And we know that 1/5, if we divide 100 by 5, we know that 1/5 is equal to what, Ernie? 20%. So if you have 2/5, that would be 40%.
You made 6.
Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next one, please.
What are you
We're looking at the factors of 28, and when we look at the factors of 28, we know that 1 times 28 equals 28. We know that 2 times 14 equals 28, and we know that 4 times 7 equals 28. Okay, good job. I guess I should have said good job to everyone, because you guys have been doing a really good job. If we're looking at percentages for 1/3, 6/10, and 5/6, I'm putting them in order. Who did this one? Vivian. We know that 1/3 is equal to 33 1/3, and we know that 6/10 is equal to 60%, and we know that 5/6 is equal to 83 2/3. Okay? So when we put this in order, it is 1/3, then 6/10, then 5/6. Okay? We're good with that? And do we have any others? Did we look at them all?
Yeah,
Alright.
I was a factor.
Very good job on your homework today. Please make sure that if you have any issues with this homework or tonight's homework, you can look on Edmodo to find the video for today, okay? Alright, put your homework away, please, and I need you to get out your reading notebooks, please.
What about these common factors? Reading notebooks? Like,
Oh,
social studies?
we did forget least common factor.
I don't think there was a multiple. Oh, there was.
Oh, least common multiple.
I meant multiple.
So if you're looking at least common multiple, okay, we have
I didn't take a picture of that.
for 2 and 12, we're supposed to find the multiples of 2 and the multiples of 12. What are the first 5 multiples of 2, Cody? What are the first 5 multiples of 2? Yep. Skip counting by 2.
1 and 2.
No, skip counting by 2 to find the multiples, remember?
Oh,